the Denali 762. Myrad. Oh, there goes that groundhog up underneath the shed. Anyway, this is why I love Denali, because, you know, it's like when I go to the beach with the family, I always want to pier fish. And now I'm getting into like surf fishing, like casting from the sand to the ocean. I think that's surf fishing. I know jack crap about it. This road, I hate this road. I don't hate nothing. This road is very noisy. So I called my guy Brian at Denali, and I'm like, dude, I want to do some video at the beach surf fishing or pier fishing or something, but I got this Walmart Tiger rod. Actually, somebody stole it last time we was at Carolina Beach. But I want a Denali rod so I can pier fish and surf fish, and I can feature it, you know, because I want to shoot some videos of this stuff. Well, I got them in today. He sent me two. They're the Myrad. It's a 762, extra fast. It's a medium, and it's a 7.6. Great rod. I'm even thinking about throwing spy baits and Ike's micro football jigs, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Jig Trailers is what we're going to talk about today. I had not a lot, but, you know, a few DMs, and I like taking care of all my subs and whatnot. They're wanting to know, you know, what trailers I used on my Ike's mini flip, the video that I did last week. So I'm going to break it down. I've got like a finesse jig that I pour. I've got the Ike's mini flip, and then I've got the Ike's micro football head. And I'm going to show you what trailers I put on them and how I cut them and whatnot. So let's do this.
Hello.
Let's talk about the Ike's micro football head jig. I love this jig. This is a 3/8 ounce jig, and I'm going to show you how I cut my trailers, which is a baby D-bomb. Okay, on these micro jigs, I like to cut, you know, probably about 2/3 of it off, just like that. And then after that, I'm going to trim the sides, just like that. All right, like a chunk. Looks like a chunk. I mean, like it was like a production model chunk. I like cutting it down like this just because it makes it a smaller profile, and these baby D-bombs are perfect for like these little micro football head jigs. And I just thread it on just like that. This is the profile that I'm getting when I'm throwing like the 3/8 micro jig. And I usually throw this on 8-pound, 10-pound test on a spinning reel. Bomb it out there just like you would points, and you can crawl it beside docks. This is a pretty versatile jig. Even though it's a football head, it's still really versatile. So that's jig number one, and that's how I like to do my trailers on like these small micro jigs. I mean, that thing's little. Let's compare it to a dip can micro jig. That's pretty small. So next we have the Ike's mini flip. The mini flip is a very, very versatile jig. This is a 1/2 ounce and bruiser. You can skip docks with it. You can drag points. You can swim it. You can pitch it, flip. I mean, it's just a really good freaking jig. So I'm going to show you how I do the trailers for a mini flip. Now, sometimes like the 1/2 ounce, I'm going to use like a D-bomb. All right, now this is the D-bomb in straight black. I really love this black D-bomb on the back of this bruiser jig just because it kind of offsets the blue and everything and just gives it a darker profile. On these, I'm just going to cut these in half just like that, and then just trim the sides up like so. And it's all personal preference, but this is how I do it right here, just because I want a really tight fit. And then I'll take the jig, and you want to make sure that it's straight, that you thread it straight up on the jig, just like so. Get the skirt out of the way, press it up on there, and then there you have. That's the way I like my Ike's mini flips to look, especially with a D-bomb trailer. I just think it gives it a little bit bigger profile. And like I said, the 3/8 ounce, I'll usually go down to a baby D-bomb like this, If you watched my video last week, that's what I was throwing, was a 3/8 ounce Ike's mini flip with a baby D-bomb trailer. So this is a 1/2 ouncer D-bomb trailer. That's kind of what it looks like. Pretty chill. I love that. Great for skipping. All right, next up is this round ball finesse jig. This is probably my favorite jig out of all of them, just because I pour these. It's a do-it mold. This is a 3/8. No, this is a 5/16, and it's got a Gamakatsu 4/0 heavy gauge hook, heavy wire hook in it, and I tie the skirts and put the weed guard in it and paint it. I like it because I make it. The trailers I like for these are the Crawfathers. They really were really good. So if you ever want to know how to size up your jig as far as how much trailer you want, you just kind of want to lay the bait right beside and kind of see where the pinchers are going to fall. So I'll probably cut half of this Crawfather off, and this is June bug. And I'm going to cut it off probably about right there. And then I'm going to take this and just thread it up on there. And you don't have to buy trailers. You can just buy bags of baits and make your own trailers, like Crawfathers, D-bombs, any of your favorite soft plastics. It doesn't have to be missile baits. Just, they pay the bills for me, so here we go. Just thread it up on. Just make sure you keep it straight. And I'm going to push it up on there just like this. And then, bam. You got a nice looking finesse jig right there. That June bug is money. So on this jig, I've got some browns and some light blues. A little bit of green pumpkin in there. So I just kind of flash it up with some June bug colors. And this is like a good stained water jig. You could fish it in clear water too. I don't think it really matters. If you throw it across a fish's nose, they probably gonna eat it. So anyway, these are the jigs that I really like throwing, which is the Ike's mini flip, okay? And then, my God, somebody please stop traffic so I can finish this video. Or put headers, or like something, put mufflers on that truck. So there you have it. This is the jigs that I really like throwing pretty much all year. This is this is my custom jig. It's a 5/16 ounce with a 4/0 Gamakatsu, kind of a, old school round ball. And this is the Ike's mini flip and bruiser. This is, I really throw this one a lot. Like I said, a big D-bomb on it. And then you've got your Ike's micro football, and like I said, I've got a baby D-bomb on that one. So there you have it. If you have any questions, suggestions, comment down below, down here, since all you can see is my hands. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Comment all you want. Happy hands. Happy hands. We got jigs and missile baits. Happy head. Yay!